This is the garage overhead door video. This door, by the way, is installed inside out. However, it does have anti-tamper screws in it, so that's not an issue. It does have self-closers, so it saves you from having to listen to some of my favorite boomer humor. So anyway, that joke didn't get to be used. The control button is over 5 feet from the garage floor. That's good. It keeps the little hands from reaching up. We have entrapment notices and safety notices, warning notices right here. We have 2 of them by the switch. Switch is within sight of the door opener. We should have these 2 should have been posted on this door. This door doesn't have them. Okay. Oh, well, excuse me. This notice over here, live and learn, that is an entrapment notice as well. So that's not necessary. I'm just going to walk that back. Let's just start over again. Rewind. Zip, 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 zip. Control button is high enough. We have entrapment notices. The control wire has been improperly secured to the wall with staples which are not insulated. We should have had insulated staples. My client was concerned about this gizmo around the light bulb, and that's actually a good thing. So if it keeps you from bumping it and breaking it. Okay. Our door opener, our optic sensors are closer to the ground than 6 inches. That's a good thing. We have pinch notices on the corners. That's a good thing. We happen to have an entrapment notice installed. That's a good thing. We do not have a pull handle installed inside of the door. And this is an aluminum panel door with a vinyl insert. It's going to be kind of difficult to do that. I get it. I didn't make up the rules. I don't make up the rules. I'm not a rule maker. I'm a rule breaker, maybe. This is the manual door lock. It's got a screw in there in case you lose power. You can secure the door and come through this door. But while you have power, this door lock should be decommissioned as it has been to help prevent accidental damage to the door. This is your pull handle. This electric ceiling receptacle outlet should be GFCI protected. Let's try this. See how that came on? Because I reset the GFCI. It is GFCI protected. It should have a notice posted on it. This one doesn't need a notice because it's pretty obvious it's a GFCI. So it's GFCI protected outlet. But this outlet over here is a GFCI protected outlet. And it has that notice. It's about to come off. I take mine off because they're ugly. This one's got the notice on it. See that? I know it's on the ceiling. I know you really don't care about the notice. I know it's a big hoodoo about nothing, but you do not have the notice on that. So, now, on my inspection agreement posted on my website, on my inspection agreement that my client, dear client, signed, okay, and on my inspection report, I made a business decision to do no harm. To do no harm. I do not do block test for the door opener. Now, if the builder comes out to address some of these things that we were discussing today, he can show you the block test. There should be instructions showing how to do the block test. I just take my big old flat zombie hoof, okay, and I dance over here. I block, and that way we know that we have a safety reverse. We do have a safety reverse. It's a given. Now, as far as the block test and pressure, safety is a personal issue, you know. So you can test it, or you can have the builder test it. Now, my client had some concerns about whether the door closed properly. She's talking about air gaps. And I want to tell you something. These air gaps are important to my wife. We got a little bit of an air gap right in there. Okay? And believe it or not, leaves and stuff will blow inside through that gap. So if that air gap could get straightened up a little bit, I think everybody would appreciate it. Another thing that concerns my client, this is the interior wall because it's the best time for it, but I know we're in the garage, I get that. But this header board across here has not been painted.